What's good, people? Welcome to the full day of eating. First off, what we're doing is kicking off by going to Aldi. I usually don't really shop in Aldi because I'm not a massive fan, but for why not? I'm going to walk up and down the aisle, see if I see anything that stands out to me. So far, all I've had at work is a protein shake, and I did have it in a mug. I'm super fancy like that. Now, for real, the reason I had it in a mug was purely because when I'm at work, if you work in an office where no one's into fitness, like anything to do with gym, people make fun of you. So I'll purposely like put it in a mug so no one knows I'm having a protein shake. They think I'm having tea. Yeah, so here are the three things I thought were stood out as okay value. First of all, blueberries. These were 400 grams for £3, which is pretty good. I think that even beats Lidl currently. So that was the main thing I saw for value. And then just things that I wanted to have for today anyway, full day of eating, was some sliced mushrooms to mix in some of my food you'll see later on. And also some salad. I've been trying to drop down the amount of carbs, especially for this week. So yeah, for the next video, stay tuned. Actually, probably the next 2 or 3 videos, you'll know why I'm trying to get a little bit leaner. You know, I'm trying to get that body fat down, trying to look super shreds. But yeah, man, what I'm gonna do right now is go back to my desk, eat about 200 grams of blueberries. I will also have one of those small little protein porridges. I forgot the brand. I think it's Umphy. I'm gonna have one of those. I think it's gingerbread flavor. And then I'll probably see you guys at home for the next real meal. So if you're new here, be sure to click that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. I always try and show positivity, jokes, and try and keep these full day of eatings entertaining, because otherwise you're just looking at meals. But yeah, man's a 9 to 5, and my life's really all about trying to balance fitness with a work job. Wagwan, people, currently it is around 5:45 and we're about to have the first real meal in my eyes. And what we're going to have is some turkey mince from good old Lidl. With this turkey mince, though, I'm going to show you 2 ways to cook it. So I'm going to use half of it now and have it with my egg whites, and then the other half I'm going to probably make turkey burgers. So stay tuned for the video. I want this full day of eating to be really concise and just more about the food. Please let me know if you prefer me to add in more like the day in the life bits and the bantery parts I usually do. But today I just thought, you know what, we're going to make this bitch focused. Along with the turkey mince, we are going to also add sliced mushrooms in because it adds a lot of volume. I haven't done this in a minute, but adding in some of the Nando sauce to my egg whites always gives it a nice bit of kick. So yeah, only a little bit, just a little dollop, just enough to get the flavors popping. And voila! So last probably 2-3 weeks, I've just been playing by ear when it comes to my macros and my protein. But let's see so far. Earlier on today, I had 25 grams of protein in the protein shake, 20 grams in the oatmeal that I had, the protein oats, so that makes 45 grams. In the turkey mince here, there is 40 grams, can I use half a packet. In 200 milliliters, there's 20 grams, that's 60. Already, we're already looking at over 100 grams of protein already, which is pretty good. And this, normally, I just drink cordial. Like so far, at work, I probably drank over 3 liters, almost 4 liters of water already by drinking cordial. If you don't know what cordial is, it's just squash. I highly recommend this. It will greatly help you with your water intake. Before having this, I used to probably only drink maybe 2, maybe 3 shaker bottles a day at most, which is around 2 liters. Whereas this right here easily gets me to like 5-6 liters because it's a nice sweet taste, it's sugar free. But anyway, what I was going to say is that I have 3 things to choose from, and it is these 3. Basically, I got 3 protein smoothies from MuscleFood. So MuscleFood is that brand. Yeah, I feel like I'll probably go for this one. What's this? Raspberry and blueberry. I think I'll probably like that one the most. Anyway, each one of these little smoothies is 20 grams. So that will put us at, I thought, 120 grams of protein so far, which is pretty good, which means we're on to a good track. Let's do a review, because I'm a very fussy eater when it comes to food. So I normally hate doing like reviews of stuff, because I feel like if I don't like it, someone's gonna be like, oh, it tastes like crap. But really, it's just my bias, because I'm just really fussy. This flavor from me, which is the raspberry and blueberry, gets a cosign from me. Currently eating my food, and what came to mind is that, so what I normally do is drink like a big liter. So I've got that protein smoothie I'm gonna drink. But I'm also going to fill up a couple of these. Normally I try and have one of these, one full one before I eat a meal and one full one after, and then just sip on one during. That's normally what I try and do to make sure I fill my appetite, because sometimes you ain't hungry, you're just thirsty, you're dehydrated, but your body just thinks that you need something, so you always eat. Before we go on to our next meal, what I want to do is tell you something really important, especially for those of you that live in the UK. Basically, your boy is going to be going to London and staying there for 4 days, and I will be there with 3 other YouTubers. Yeah, I think it's 3 other YouTubers, and basically what we're thinking to do is do a meetup. I'm purposely not going to tell you who the other YouTubers are yet. Feel free to comment down below. But basically it's going to be in London, somewhere central. We haven't decided on if we're doing it 100% yet, so be sure to follow me on Instagram to stay updated, because Chilling with TJ is my Instagram. If you want to come to the meetup or you live somewhere near London, feel free to let me know. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be like a Hyde Park type place somewhere everybody knows. So I'm going to hope and try to make that happen, because I've never done a YouTube meetup before. I've never done any meetup before, like when it's like we're organising it. Purely because I'm always scared that no one's going to show up. So I'd never do it by myself. Obviously there's 3 other ones of us that's going to do it. To give you guys an idea of timings, the chances are it's most likely the 23rd. I know that's a weekday, so ideally I'm probably thinking maybe do it after 5 PM. So people will be able to go in case they have work or school or whatever. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing people, because apart from Body Power and the odd times out in the streets in Brum, I don't really see that many of you guys. So if you all want to come through, definitely let me know. Comment down below if you're interested in coming to it. London, Hyde Park most. Outside of that, there is something else pretty dope happening, which will be the very next vlog, which is before that. I'm going to be going to Manchester for something dope. Stay tuned to find out what it is, but yeah, man, that's in 2 days. I leave for Manchester. Alright guys, it is almost 9 o'clock right now, so what we're going to do is have our last main meal. So what we're going to do is get the turkey mince, and what we're going to do is make turkey burgers. Pretty easy recipe to do, really. Some people used to do like add egg to it and things like that, but that's a lot more complex and you're adding extra calories. To be honest, all you have to do is smush it into a burger shape. So what we do here, as we're only using half the packet, really, that can just be 2 large burgers. And all you do is you spray the pan. I use a 1-calorie spray. I use different flavors. So whatever's on offer usually a little. Last time I used was a butter spray. There wasn't anyone there. This time it's a barbecue grill. It has a slight scent to it, but in terms of taste, I can't tell the difference. So if you ever see any of them that's cheaper than the other, just try it out. Because in terms of flavour, apart from the smell of it, I can't tell a difference when it's on the food. Mainly because obviously I season the meat, so if it's seasoned, we'll just overpower it. Anyways, wash your hands first. Then you get the meat, turkey mince, and as simple as this, that is half of it. You roll it up in your hand. You can try and make a circle if you want, but to be honest, I just try and make them flat. Spending too much time making it pretty when you're just going to eat for yourself is a lot of effort. So me personally, trying to have a flat burger, make it relatively, I guess, circular or oval shaped-ish, and then just put it in the pan. And do that with both of them, and then you just make sure that you've cooked it the full way through, because you don't want to get sick. And if you were smart as well, because the burgers tend to plump up in the middle, try and use like your palm to like indent it, so it's almost like a dented burger, just because the middle rises. And there you go. It may not look wonderfully pretty and circular, but it does the job. Unless you like making a meal for a date, or you're an Instagram person where you post your meals. In honesty, a lot of my meals don't look the prettiest, but they taste great, just because I ain't got time to do the presentation stuff. But anyway, what season I'm going to use is this little one I got from Asda. It's the Schwartz spicy seasoning. What it is chilies and onion sliced up. And here is the food, so I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on it. A 1 turkey burger here. Instead of like a side of sweet potato fries like I would like to have, today what I'm just doing is just salad. So normally I would have 2 of these buns. First of all, let me just say, these buns from Lidl are great. They went missing for ages, like they stopped selling them, but they finally brought them back. They're really, really super soft, these seeded buns from Lidl. One of the best buns, sounds kind of weird, but some of the best bread buns I've ever like had, and I was really happy to see them. Really, I shouldn't even be having the carbs I'm having now, but I really love these, and when I saw them earlier on when I bought them, I just had to get them. I do probably a little bit of this teriyaki sauce as a guilty pleasure. I like putting a tiny amount on the plate so I can kind of dip my veg into it, purely because I'm like, I'm trying to wean myself onto eating more veg, so I'm trying to make it a little bit more tasty than usual, so I normally sprinkle a little bit of sweet teriyaki sauce on it, but I mean literally a tiny amount, just because it's so strong, because obviously you don't want to get like too high sodium and stuff like that. If I'm being completely honest, the veggies actually doesn't taste that bad, especially sweet salad, because it's, well, sweet. It's very easy to get down, so for those of you that are really fussy eaters and don't eat enough veg, I'll probably start off with that, or just all about finding the veg that you can eat. What is good, people? Right now we're about to go to the gym. I thought I'd show you the time. It is 10 o'clock, so about to go hit the gym, get some weights in. I want to get a nice little session in. Ooh! Man's all dressed in black like I'm ready to rob banks and ting. Shouts out to MP. But before we go into the workout, what I wanted to do is kind of speak to you before I get to the loud gym. But basically, someone asked me earlier this week how much cardio I'm doing, how much do I recommend. The recommendation of cardio really depends on like your current goal and what you're doing and how much calories you're having. Me personally right now, I would say today and tomorrow I'll be upping my cardio. I'll be doing 45 minutes today and potentially an hour tomorrow. I wanted to do an hour today, but I ain't gonna have enough time, otherwise I'm gonna be there too long. Purely because my aim right now really is just to kind of drop as much water weight and body fat as I can before Thursday, just because I want to look good. Like when people are gonna be taking photos of you and doing shit like that, you want to kind of be more. When every time someone takes a photo of you, that's like a professional, you're immortalized in camera film. You know what I mean? You're immortalizing that footage, and if you want them to use it or you want to be proud of the pictures they take or the videos they take, you want to look your best. So I want to make sure that I look as good as I can. Don't know what that little jiggle was, that's pretty gay. But anyway, so yeah, that's me. And what I'm going to say is that I do not advise any of you to go jump into the cardio that I'm doing right now and assuming that you're going to see results. No, I've got a whole video which is my complete guide to cutting, which I talk about how you start off with small amounts of cardio or calorie deficit and how you kind of balance the two. Basically, just go watch that video. If you have any thoughts on cutting and cardio and all that stuff, go watch my complete guide to cutting. I've done one on complete guide to cutting, complete guide to lean bulking, complete guide to beginners, skinny fat, to start in the gym. I've got basically a beginner's guide for almost anything you can think of when it comes to the gym. So be sure to search my channel and just write beginner's guide and whatever you're searching for. But anyways, we're about to head to the gym right now. I probably won't be able to film crazy amounts purely because I do want to actually make sure I'm getting an intense session, because the weight session needs to be on point. Cardio load is not going to get me where I want to be. I need to really be pushing it and make sure I'm getting a good pump and make sure the muscle being worked. Otherwise, I'm going to look flat when it comes to Thursday.
Street shit. Faded off the sand, you be sneaking. Tell me where you be at in the nighttime. Yeah. Baby, hit me on that lifeline. Shawty, make that booty bounce, make it count. Can you flip it like I flip a half an ounce to a pound? Bring a friend too, I know you better looking, but she down. I'ma hit it at the stadium when you get on the mount. I'ma let you wear my chains too, baby, you allowed. I know I be in my game when I'm tweaking off the loud, yeah. Elevated with the vibe on a high, girl, you get me every time, yeah.
Alright guys, I'm putting you guys away now. I can carry on with the rest of my workout because I'm dying. I still got my cardio to do. Alright people, now we are back home. The time is midnight, as you can see on the left. So yeah, that is basically what my life is really like during the week, Monday to Friday, except for usually I don't do cardio as long as that. I normally do 35 minutes and normally go maybe a tad earlier. So I usually try and always be home by at least 11:45 at the absolute latest. But today I just had to make sure I got everything done, plus I was filming, so it took a little bit longer. I am absolutely dripping though, I can feel the sweat just dripping down my back. But anyways people, be sure to thumbs up the video, be sure to like it, and definitely let me know about the meetup if you're interested in going in London, 3rd Hyde Park. But anyways people, peace out, stay getting gains, and I'll see you in the next video. Should be some cool stuff.